Okay. What do I say?
You're not in the video.
Not doing video?
No, you have it too low.
Oh, okay. So we have a big project in front of us today. This is my friend's car. He recently bought it for $500. He approached me and Brian with the proposition that if he bought this car and he bought all of the parts to tune it up and fix it, could we get it running? He knew that we had recently been making YouTubes about working on cars. He knew that we knew a little bit about cars. He even offered to pay us to fix it, but we honestly just appreciated having the extra content, and we liked the idea of having the challenge of fixing up a car that hasn't been running. This car has been sitting for 3 years. He said that it was running at the time that it started to sit, and that recently it hasn't been able to keep the engine running or hold a charge. We don't know if it's the battery. We don't know if it's other issues. But even if it's just the battery, this car's been sitting for 3 years. And so it's gonna need a tune-up. All the fluids are gonna need changed. The serpentine belt is gonna need changed. So we have all these parts, which he paid for and provided. We have the car, which he paid $500 for. And we have approximately 3 weeks to get this up and running because we're not supposed to keep a bunch of cars in this lot. So today, the plan is we're just gonna take these air filters, we're gonna do the battery, and we're gonna do an oil change, and we're just gonna see if we can get the car running. Do you wanna do the serpentine belt before you start it, or do you think it's fine?
No, we can start it first.
Okay, start it first, serpentine belt later. And on top of that, we wanna get this car cleaned. So it looks like before it sat, it was actually in decent condition. If you look at it, there's just bits of moss and debris all over the car, but it actually looks like it was in good condition before it sat because there's no tears, the tires look in good shape. So I'm pretty confident that we can get this car up, running, and cleaned. So it's gonna be a whole restoration, probably 2 or 3 videos. But we're gonna see how far we can get today. We have about 3 hours before I gotta leave. So we'll get as far as we can. As you can see, lots of debris here. There's bits of mold and moss all around the car. We're gonna pressure wash this at one point. The tires look like they've got a bunch of debris on them, but we don't, like the tread looks pretty good. There's no cracks in the sidewall. So these actually might be good to go. Probably have to reinflate them a little bit. Inside, again, interior looks pretty good. Just little bits of debris that have come in because the windshields were open.
There's
bits of mold here. We're gonna have to, we can use that, do you have that shampooer that I brought? Maybe it's at the house. We'll have to use that. Yeah. Right, ready to get started?
yeah. There's no hood prop. That's what this is for. There.
Yeah, that'll work. Oh, I didn't know that we could have ordered one. Do you want to use get me the shop vac and we'll get this out of here? This way out of here real quick?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, as I said, we have fuel filter, brand new battery, oil, air filter, cabin air filter, spark plugs, serpentine belt, coolant, oil filter, chem tool for the fuel, brake fluid, and as a surprise, I got them LED headlights. You have the battery for this?
Yeah.
I wonder if you have like a long metal wrench or something that we could prop there instead of this, like right here. You could stick it here against that and then in there.
Maybe, my gloves.
Yeah, thank you. That might work.
No.
No. Can you put it a little higher? Hold on. Is that stable?
Yeah.
By the way, I want to apologize in advance. On this video, I wanted to be more hands-on and help Brian with the car as much as I could, because Trevor's my friend and this car was going to be a large project. So that means that at points, the camera angles are going to be pretty stationary. There was points where Brian held the camera and I held the camera, but a lot of it's stationary. So I apologize if we didn't get the best angles, but we had a lot of work to do on this car and we didn't have a third person to hold the camera. Also, even though I say that I wanted to be more hands-on, Brian still ended up doing most of the work.
Nice. So you wanted to do an oil change first?
Yeah, because the oil that's in it doesn't look good.
Okay. We can't start the car, so you'll have to jack it up, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab some engine cleaner stuff and just wipe some of this down while you're doing that. Do two things at once.
What?
Am I gonna be in your way if I start wiping some of this down with a cloth
Not if you're quick.
okay, while you're jacking it up? All right, I've got this stuff. We've used it on engine bays before. Brian's gonna start jacking up the car. I'm gonna do my best to clean the engine bay while not getting in his way. You checking the oil level?
Yeah, so I can't jack the car up because the car's too low to the ground. It's on a hill.
Oh, so we have to push it in neutral?
No, so we'll just do the battery, start it, see if it starts. We'll change the oil after.
Okay.
I can't get this to run.
Is it stripped?
No, it just won't reach. This battery's larger than the other one.
Really?
It's taller.
Dude, every time I look up batteries, I get 6 different answers as to which one's right. And I went with what Rock Auto recommended because I've done what Amazon recommended and gotten it wrong before. And you'd think it'd be simple because they have like group names, group 48 and all that.
Battery itself is just, we can't strap it down.
That's not gonna be a problem. It's not gonna be rocking around.
Put the plastic cover over it.
Okay. As I'm wiping this down, I'm trying to be really careful around plastic and tubing because if it's been sitting for 3 years, even if it's just an older car, the plastic and tubings can get pretty brittle. You want to? I'd feel more comfortable if we did the air filter too, just in case there's like a rat's nest in there. Looks like a.
I have to take 4 screws out. Design.
Actually, that doesn't look too bad. Again, it's probably clean when the car started sitting. Heck yeah.
All right, let's get the ramps and get it up.
Forward. Hey, stop. Yep, forward. Keep going. Stop. It sounded pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
I was kind of impressed. I thought it would have like a little bit of an odd knock or the timing would sound off, but it sounded smooth.
Yeah, the only issue is down here.
What's down there?
Massive oil leak.
Oil leak?
This is all oil everywhere.
Here, let me show that to the camera. Huh. Here, do you want to show them that? Is it on pretty tight?
Yeah. Can you grab me paper towels?
Yeah, here. Okay, well, not super sludgy. Doesn't look good, but. Well, it's great that it already runs, and that wasn't going to be a whole issue.
And it drives.
And it drives. It's really good. And like I said, it sounded great. The timing was better than I expected. Like, I kind of think the engine timing sounded better than mine.
Yeah, it's really quiet.
Yeah.
And best news is it's only got 1/8 of a tank of gas, so we don't have to drain it.
Oh,
We just gotta top it off. That'll be good.
heck yeah. And I got the chem tool stuff to clean it.
The gasket that was on the drain plug is disintegrated. So I'm trying to get all the pieces off.
Oh.
A new gasket for it.
Oh, nice.
This is the old one versus the new one. See it? This is falling apart.
Yeah. Why do you have a new gasket for it? You have a bag of them?
Yeah. It's the same gasket that goes on the Crown Vic I had.
Oh,
Same exact drain plug.
well, that's lucky. Do you still miss your Crown Vic?
The specific one I had, no, because it had a ton of problems.
Yeah.
But I do like those cars.
It was a cool car. I liked how big and comfy the cabin was.
Yeah. And then the trunk was huge.
Yeah.
Do you see an oil filter somewhere?
An oil filter? Oh,
Yeah, where
the one
is
we're
it?
supposed to change?
Yeah. Let me check up here.
Sometimes they're up top. I don't see it.
Might be covered or something. Oh, I found it. It's in the worst possible spot. It's all the way at the back of the engine.
Back of the engine?
It's even further in there.
Underneath?
Yeah.
Do you want to try and get footage of it? It's way back there.
All the way back. And then up. Of course, it doesn't want to come off.
You need your tool?
Yeah. Try this one. This is gonna dump oil directly on my face. It's gonna dump oil directly onto the CV axle as soon as I take the filter off. It's gonna leak all over a bunch of stuff because the filter's at the very top, and it's just gonna.
Do you think that's why there's all oil all over the place?
No, because that oil is over here.
Oh.
I think its transmission is leaking and the engine is leaking.
Oh. It's coming right at you.
Can you take that?
Yep.
A little bit of rust on the filter. Usually you would fill these with the oil,
Yeah.
but we're not gonna be able to put much in because it goes like this.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna dump it back out.
Oh. So just enough to like
Just a
lube it?
bit. Yeah.
Do you want the tool to get it tight or are you just gonna do hand tight?
No, just hand tight. What else did you want to do?
Oil is changed, air filter's changed. You want to do the fuel filter, spark plugs, or the drain the coolant?
Let's do coolant since we already have it propped up.
Okay.
Oh, get your camera for this.
Okay.
Yeah, this looks gross.
What am I looking at?
See the rusty water.
Oh. Wait, that might splash when it comes out. Okay, open it a tiny bit. There you go. Do you want to hold it while I loosen it? I'm gonna open it up slowly. Is that fine?
Yeah. Grab the box. We can put it under this. It's
This
getting
box?
heavy. This? Yeah. All right, start adding new coolant.
What are you looking at?
The fuel filter. Oh yeah, it's right here. Yeah, I have to have the back off the ground instead of the front.
Okay.
If I take the filter off, it's just gonna dump all the fuel out of the tank. So I guess it's fine, because it's got less than a quarter and we want to dump it anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to have the back up off the ground.
Put the ramps on the back.
Yeah. We need it flat, so this is a good spot. So I'll back it up, take
Drive
the
it
ramps
forward.
out, drive forward, and then lift it here. There you go.
Yeah, it's full.
John, bring your camera. John, grab your phone.
Why?
Just grab. This thing has 72,000 miles on it.
That's it? Oh, he thought it was low. He didn't know how low though. Whoa.
Not a single dashboard light either.
That's crazy. Go back like 6 inches. Stop. Okay, I think they're still good. Stop. You're good.
This thing runs better than my car.
Yeah, I was always saying, like, the engine sounds really good.
72,000 miles is insane.
Yeah. You could get another 200 out of this.
You got it crooked. Whoop. Sides up around.
What's the alignment? It's fine. It's on there.
I don't know if this is better.
Can you
Unless
come under
I-
from here?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go under that way.
You want to get footage of it really quick, and then I'll just record you doing it?
Might be easier if you just film from over here.
Yeah.
The annoying thing is that was the easy one. There's one up here and I don't know how I'm supposed to get to that. I think a lift would be nice.
Yep. $2,000. I don't have $2,000.
Like, why couldn't they just make it slightly larger right here? Just have the casting go slightly this way or something. Can you get me the 8mm? I'm just gonna try taking the filter out and see if I can get that piece off. This isn't working. What I need is to actually have the tool.
Good job.
So earlier in the video, we lost my microphone. And at this point, we lost the second microphone. And it was simply due to the fact that I forgot to charge the microphones since we filmed our last video. We've been filming longer content, and I didn't realize that they only last about 4, maybe 5 hours. So we got about 2.5 hours into filming the 3 hours of this, and they died. So I'll walk you through real quick. We ended up getting the fuel filter in. We went to put fresh fuel into it, and the gas cap was disgusting. So a little bit of spray, some brushes, and we got that cleaned out. We had that looking nice and fresh, and while I was doing that, Brian was changing the spark plugs. The previous spark plugs didn't actually look too bad, but we don't know how long this car has been sitting, and spark plugs are pretty cheap. All 4 of them together was like $15 for the nicest ones you can buy. So it's worth switching them out while you're doing all the tuning. These were already properly gapped, and then Brian torqued them to spec as he put them back in.
And then at this point, we put fresh fuel in it. Brian then started the car, and as he started it, he wanted to make sure that no fuel came out of the fuel filter that he'd put on. I watched it and nothing came out from what I saw. At this point, I realized that the microphones weren't working and switched it back to the phone microphone. At one point or another, we lost our microphones, so the rest of this footage is going to be, the audio is not going to be great, but we're pretty much done for the day anyways. So a quick recap. The good news was that as soon as we put a battery in it, it started running. It still needed a lot of other tuning. We put new spark plugs, new oil filter, new air filter. We have to do the cabin air filter, the serpentine belt, and many other things. But the good news is that it's running, and it seems to be running smooth. There still seems to be some sort of oil leak issue, which we're going to check out. It doesn't pass emissions. Brian thinks the catalytic converter is bad, so we're going to look into that. We still have to make sure that this thing actually drives around and runs well. I got the engine bay cleaned up a little bit. You can see that this is before, and this is after. We didn't use a pressure washer, so it's not perfect, but we are going to pressure wash the outside of this car. I'm genuinely excited for my friend. He found a car that's only at 72,000 miles, runs really well, and he only paid $500 for it. I think he's going to be driving this car for the next 15 years, so all the work that we put into it is really important. I can't wait for the moment in a couple weeks when we're done with everything we've been working on and we get to reveal all of this to him. But until then, I appreciate you checking out the channel. If you want to see the rest of this car restoration, feel free to subscribe.